Forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Okay.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
So, I have my stream did die for a second because on my stream manager I'm looking at, I don't know what is up with OBS and stuff right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It does this every fucking time I want to stream a game that I really want to play and go for more than just a few hours. It's like it has a fucking hate against it. Because it says I've been streaming for an hour 42 on OBS, but on here, I've only been streaming for a minute 42 seconds. So, I don't know what's wrong with them talking to each other, but something's fucking up, and it's making me angry. Because now I have... Yeah, thank you, Stream Elements. Shut up and go away. Now I have 2... VODs I have to upload, and my brain has been so muddled lately because of how sick I have been and other stuff. I can't even like talk or think. I've got goldfish brain. I forgot to turn the sound back on for the game, so that's why my desktop audio was being picked up for like an hour until you said something.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Should I get the Fwooper feather? I don't know, man.
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Revelio.
Memorandum. Date 31st of August, 1875. From the Aurora office. Subject, Morgan and Burks. Morgan and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instruction to follow. Ugh. I just threw a cabbage.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew.
Please
you should get
leave
back
me
to
out
brewing
of it.
your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I don't want to know.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Wow, riveting. I thought I would be making the potions.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Woo, I
I
did
confess
well.
I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
So what happened to your potion, bud?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
I doubt that. You're a Weasley.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Okay, I guess we'll go talk to Natty.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Why would Helga...
Wrong door. Whoosh. Woo! Wrong way again.
Something so peaceful about
Revelio.
Blue powder.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to
I really want to find more stuff like magical beast wise.
Revelio.
I always use my wand to beat shit up.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
My god, it'd be so much easier if you guys give me a broom!
Revelio. Revelio.
Groundskeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut as large as the occupant may need. So that's kind of cool. Oh, there's a dungeon down here. Hello.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
I trust
When were
Maddie.
you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us.
Well,
Which is why I
yeah.
wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has
Yes.
it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello. I need to
Hello,
sell
sir.
stuff.
What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
I want to sell.
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you
Yeah,
again
sell
sometime.
my junk. What does this little dude need?
I
Revelio.
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
I wonder wonder if I can repair those. Doubt it. That looks so pretty. Hold up. Yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
I never thought Ramrock's loyal.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
Oh shit, this goes deep.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Well, I'm gonna go get
After
your
what
shit.
Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. There's a victory that came none too soon.
Spiders! Whoa.
Revelio.
The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that could grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. is a far ways.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. An encampment. This must be it.
Job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit boring.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his cards.
Great to fight!
Oh wait, I have just blew up your fray and oh my god.
Accio.
An intruder! I know I heard something that time. What was that? I feel as though I'm not alone. What's that? Who's there?
How many of you are there?
Such arrogance. Always my turn.
Ah! How is this happening?
Ranrock won't be stopped!
Okay, hold up. What are my other tasks that I have to do for that chick? Okay, I have to successfully avoid enemy attacks by 10 times. So I have 8 more times. Alright.
You won't survive this, my young friend!
I will make you.
This will not go well for you. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Your spells glance off of me. Taste goblin silver. Much too slow.
Yes.
Losing your stride.
Waterland's caught in a den for you. You won't get away with that. I didn't quite finish.
Incendio! That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Revelio.
What are these? Weird.
Incendio! Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to On.
Oh, I can't sit on them. That sucks. Oh wait, I could just flute powder over there. Doot, 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 doot.
Wonder who lives here.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of
You're
getting
welcome.
my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Yeah, they're murdered.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Yeah.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
You're ever so welcome. Goodbye.
Revelio.
Ooh, that looks nice too. One moment.
Beseech you for some assistance.
What do you want?
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Can I swim?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
I'm sorry. I've been, this is my first year here, so yeah, no.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than... I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
But I don't even know how good...
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Here's hoping I don't fucking die. Alright, bye.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Nope. Found it.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Dude, could I teleport? Just teleport back. I don't know what that leads to. What? I love it. That's my look now. I'm going with it. Have fun, bats. I'll be right back. I'm back. Apologies.
Hello,
found
Grace.
it.
I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oh, Ashley. I've seen better.
You die for that.
Uh-oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do it, pussy. The collection sections of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Get over here, you take us home.
I'm not going anywhere with
Oh, you take this student over my dead body!
You've made a great...
Cowards! Child!
you. Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's
You
Priya?
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
Aw, that's
Typical
cute.
hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Ooh.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Huh. Wait, was Merlin a Slytherin?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. but I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Yeah.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Woo! My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! Accio! Levioso! Ha! Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
I think I understand.
Incendio!
Run!
Beard, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
Of course you do. You're a researcher.
I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay. So... Ooh, I can go learn Expelliarmus.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel is.
Shh, chick. Let's go learn Expelliarmus. Probably said that wrong because sickness is making me. yes. Where is she? Ah. I'm so out of place.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Boom!
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Where is it? Which one is it? Ah.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Here. Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus!
Alright. Time to go to the Hufflepuff common room. Wonder if we could go into the other common rooms.
Excuse me.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
Well, that makes sense.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Sounds painful.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Bad.
Afraid of a staircase?
Revelio.
Yes. Let me do this door. Okay. 5 and 1 is 6. So we would need another 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the head crab. Yeah. Okay, hop. Come on, jump down. Don't be a pussy. Head crab. And 4 plus 2 is 6, so that would be 0. Look at me, I'm smart.
Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Might be up top somewhere. What do you want?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need.
I don't know about that.
I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough.
Sure.
And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Okay.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to...
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Might as well do this.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue.
Hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm.
What was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick.
Revelio.
Whoa, before I go. This is a long-ass passage.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Incendio!
Nice.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Levioso.
Oh. I didn't look up high enough.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Revelio. Levioso. Ha. Reparo.
It really wants me to use a lot of spells. Holy shit.
Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. One more to go and I'll make it across.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
That did the trick.
Spoopy.
Revelio.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
I hope I don't get caught. Be bad.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
You know what? I want to leave this area. Yeah, go figure. They don't care that I wasn't there. Okay. Yes, this place.
That's what the authorities are for.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we?
No, I
Plenty
want
to
this
choose from
cell.
here, so take your time.
First, let me check
I
this
suspect
stuff.
you have a sharp eye.
That's all crap.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
It's a very nice pleasure doing business with you also.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
I hear it. Founded in 1750 and with locations in Paris, London, and Hogsmeade, Gladrags offers a variety of wizarding garments and accessories. Mr. Augustus Hill and his associate Odo Dibble happily help all those who wander into the shop, enjoying in particular the challenge of the customer with less fashion sense than most.
Anyone to argue
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind whisk. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
That was hilarious.
Revelio.
Oh, did you want to watch
Revelio.
There's so much stuff. Where? Here?
Revelio.
Where's that fucking ding coming from? Whatever. Gonna go back.
My sister will be home for the holidays this year.
Alright, let's see what you're gonna make with the shit.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Since when should it matter what anyone looks like?
Bruh, why are you so far away?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning.
Onwards.
Accio. Revelio.
Kitty. Meow. This is some huge pumpkins. Oh my god, cat again. Meow.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over
Revelio.
enough beast flesh for everyone.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? Yeah, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry. It isn't. Well, stop right there!
Fuck
It's
you,
shameful
Christine.
what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Anyways. I got better gloves. Aw. And we're legendary. Oh well.
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Warning, Doug Boy sighting, be careful. What the fuck is Doug Boy?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Thistle and the badge. Helen Thistle, reflections of a former aura, retirement. Oh god, that's log.
Revelio.
Dear sisters, been some time since I've heard from you. How are things in the mystery? We continue to think of you and hope that you're doing well. You'll be happy to know that we've all made our peace with your decision to become an aura. As dangerous as it is, you must live your life and follow your path. You are doing so in the service of the wizarding world. I am proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near your town. The poor thing's most certain to learn a tragic lesson about the fundamental velocity of locomotives. Oof.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story.
I'm going to
If you think I
Azkaban.
can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You fucking bettered.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Of course.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
I don't know my Patronus.
Expecto Patronum!
It's a fucking rabbit. I love it.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. This isn't a place for loitering.
Oh, I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it. All around me darkness. My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault? In some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Did she just die?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Huh.
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I don't need school. I need adventure.
Revelio.
That was easy. Forbidden Forest.
This must be the place Anne told me about. Revelio. No one's been here for ages. Incendio!
Are you going to disappear?
Levioso! Accio!
Ugh, spider.
Accio. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! No, that's not it.
Is there I guess it's just wing it. If you're hot, get down.
It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? No, that's not it. Oh, that's done something. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio!
It's legit
You couldn't
just the
outwit me,
same.
Jackdaw.
Fuck
Now,
that.
where's the clue you left behind? Revelio.
My dearest Anne, well done, you solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit, the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not, and what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? I should investigate.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind my asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Go figure.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages. To help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Oh boy. Edge of the Forbidden Forest.
These rocks have seen better days.
Am I not doing it right now? Guess not. There we go, there it is. Why is it taking me such a weird way around?
Accio.
would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to... Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. It seems we may have an intruder in our midst. Come out before I find... There's no one right here! I'll spot you like a streeler! I'd say running home. Back in the ground with you. Shall we finish what we started? Ha! The lamb returns to the wolf. Back to the dirt with you. What have you done? Oh, never liked vegetables.
Go, my
Feisty
little
little
chompy
phony.
butts. Yes.
Revelio.
This is spoopy. I think it's legit taking me through the bad area right now. Yeah, it's... What is going on? I'm just gonna teleport.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
Sold some baby nipples the other day. Extra small fortune. But you always get more.
One in Merlin. No one hides from me. I'll spot you like a...
That's the moral. Confringo! You took Laura Treadwell from us.
Stupefy! Incendio!
Protego!
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Release me! Immediate!
Alright, you've been released. To death.
Revelio.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds.
Here I am,
Hello.
as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Obviously.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a
Revelio.
waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm
Revelio.
remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Nothing to do now but keep going.
Where is this stupid thing?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
This doesn't seem right.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Accio. Accio. Levioso.
They're adorable.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Ah, yes, regal creatures.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
What are you up to now?
Intramuros.
You don't want to know.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
I won't rest. Dead.
Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Fuck
No
you.
risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Let us go.
I wonder how big this place is.
Probably huge.
Revelio.
Well, that did something.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Obviously.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Accio! I'm not going to touch those. Ugh.
Well, that was easy. Give me something good. Ooh. I like it. A mermaid mask.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
The spiders scared the shit out of me.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Here.
I didn't mean to throw out my cabbage.
Reparo. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he wasn't.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Accio!
Woo! I did it.
Remarkable.
I hate those spiders. Another chest.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot.
Oh. Yay.
Accio. Incendio.
Fuck you.
Incendio.
get back there? Oh well.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Yes, we have deemed that.
Here. Revelio.
What are these books doing? They're weird.
Accio.
No, okay, can't make that. So much loot.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
We probably didn't get fucking too far in.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Deacon. Reparo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Smash it to pieces. Uh-oh. Oh no, big mummies.
Levioso. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Very carefully.
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Da 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 da. Hi, Jojo.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
I found his dead body.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Holy shit!
Incendio!
How the fuck? Is it a plastic pipe or did you like, is it metal? Because if it's metal, that's understandable. Okay, so it's got a bit of both. That might be why then. God.
Incendio! Incendio!
Oh. But it's a little no. Oh. Very carefully. That's all I got for you. Oh. I don't know how you cut it. Oh.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Great. Oh yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Alrighty then. That's not good.
What is this place? Revelio.
Oh, I'm sorry, that sucks.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Oh? Streaming, oh.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been
Like on
placed on
YouTube?
the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You'll receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talents menu in the field guide. Yeah, you probably will. And we could always do like long sessions of like grounded and other stuff, like games that you want to play. And some of those games could either be yeah, 100%. Like some of the games, like we could always do like, oh hey, we'll stream the last bit of us finishing up Labyrinthine, and then you could not edit it and just leave it as a stream. That way, whoever watches it watches it. Doubt we'll ever finish Labyrinthine, but I'm just putting it out there. Or doing like the grass idea you had for cutting it all. We could eventually do that. Yeah, you could. Kind of like what I'm doing. I'm taking the VODs that I have on Twitch and throwing them onto my YouTube. Oh, you earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Ooh. Yeah, pretty much. Bruh, this shit's so... There's so many things. Ring of Fire and this. What? Yeah.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel...
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Ugh.
Incendio! I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
It was a long time ago.
Hogwarts motto: Draco dormins nunquam Tilitodonus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Get away from me!
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required task.
Revelio.
In my classroom.
What tasks do I need to do? Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Endurance potions and use them simultaneously. Ooh, flag class. Woo! Flag!
Revelio.
This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian Horntail. Lol.
Revelio. Lumos.
Where could the butterfly be? I mean, yeah, no, I haven't seen you attached to any game other than, like, the Uncharted series. But that you play and then you're done, usually. Where is this? Oh well, whatever.
Daedalian keys are back.
Yeah, I
Aren't they
saw that.
brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
No.
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Huh. Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Well, let's go see what these keys are about. Whoosh. I also haven't been talking a lot this stream, mainly because there's so much voice acting in this, I don't want to talk over it.
What are you?
Plus, me being sick just sucks.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Tapestry of Barnabas and the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas, the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts that he had he succeeded.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
This is too long, I don't want to read it. How far up does this go?
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant!
Oh my lord.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
I gotta take all these stairs again. Can I just fall down the stairs?
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I
I bitch slapped it a little too early, and then I was like, oh. Those poor keys.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Alrighty then. That
I do hope you continue on.
stupid.
For
Thank
so
you,
much
though.
effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
I'm gonna wait. Bruh, no. Why? What's wrong with being a painting at the school?
I tried to transfigure my father.
Yeah. Well, they go to the other paintings. No, they could leave. They could go to other paintings. No. There was a painting. There's a painting that's in the common room that went from Hogwarts all the way to to one of the houses up here.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Yes, but it's not his hut.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up! One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
I know, right?
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
I get to fly.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
This I'm loving.
Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Release the Kraken!
Brilliant.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
RIP.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Oh lord, 5
Chin up.
brother abilities?
That was some rather good flying.
So are you saying that we can fight her 5 times technically?
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have
Oh,
to admit,
no.
those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom.
Great.
Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Anyways. I think that I will be leaving it after the fucking flying. If you die to her, she gives you the broom and brings you back. Oh! So basically, it's like, oh hey, you failed it. Here's the spotting thing back. Go gear back up. Try it again in a little bit. Or right away. Well, that's nice. Alright, well, I think that, yeah, that's me done with the ew. That's me done with Hogwarts for right now. Anyways, thanks for stopping on in. Oh, I made a mistake earlier. I had my desktop audio muted for like the first hour almost. Yeah. I'm goldfish brain today. Like, after going to the vet and all that other crap, I'm just like to be fair, I shouldn't be sitting here at the computer for as long as I usually do for streaming, 'cause I'm still sick. And it's making my brain go blah. But I don't know what else to do. Anyways, thanks for, hanging with me. Thanks for coming to the stream and stuff. Toodles. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.